Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I forgot to run ads because I'm dumb, and also I'm just super delayed. I'm like super behind today because I decided to draw a lot before stream, which is fine. But like maybe that wasn't the best choice because make sure everything's good here. Oh, there we go. Maybe that wasn't the best choice because now I've drawn a lot and like I need a break. But hey, we will survive. I hope you're all having a good one. We're gonna have an extended BRB today, like 5 minutes maybe. Not that I'm not set up. I just need a second to like breathe. Maybe we do our BRB and like do the Wordle or something again. I don't know. Um. Anyways, let's get over here. Also, I'm gonna add a silly message here. Wait. Copy that. Paste it here. Cool, cool. So, let us get started. I'm like so not ready for today. Oh, okay, it worked. I need to do an upgrade to my keypad script that I made. It like pulls from it's program agnostic, right? So like if I press the keyboard button while typing in Google, then it'll enter in Google and also activate the script. But we don't want that. We just want it to only activate the script. Also, I've been drawing for the past like 2 hours. 2 hours. Um, so I'm relatively warmed up, I'd say. I'm only warming up as in fact it's a bit of like a calm down from the drawing that I've been doing, which is probably needed. I was getting a bit flustered. I was really just rushing there at the end to have something done before stream, which I know I shouldn't do much, but I'm kind of proud of how much drew, how much I've sped up over the past both couple streams and just in general with picking up digital. But with digital, it is very easy to rush because just because of how ephemeral everything you do is, you can easily undo it. Um, it can afford like, oh, there's not much consequence. Not saying that everyone who does digital does this or anything, right? But it's like definitely a paradigm that just affords a different mentality inherently, right? You can unbind Control Z. You could somehow like make it so your erasers never erase everything, just like in real life, right? Um, and like you have to manually grab a different pin. You can simulate traditional as much as you want, but it's still a different. You're working with pixels, right? Kavel, I actually draw with vector graphics. Same thing, dude. Not same thing mathematically, of course, but you know what I mean. I want to comment that like, see, I'm warmed up and like my line work is good, but then I'm gonna mess up a line. We've been doing a lot of Colo actually. Let's switch it up just a tiny bit. Um um um, where is my Spotify? Hello? Oh, I just didn't click on it. It's all the way there. That's where it is. So let's do some of the. I cannot find the album. Here it is. Some of this. Yay! Hooray! No, I need to hide it because I need to see chat. Oh my gosh. There we go. My streams, my setup for, my setup was made for traditional, so I'm a bit disorganized when it comes to our digital streams. Feels like a Thursday. This week has gone by way too fast. So much is happening. I guess that's what happens at the end of college. Time starts moving quicker and quicker, whether you like it or not. Kind of rushed at that last one. Oops. Let's see how my ellipses are. I do need to calm down, readjust, shake it off. This stream will be a good opportunity to like shake off all the energy from drawing earlier. Nice. You remain focused until my mind's drifting. I'm making hasty marks, and it's only going to be exacerbated when we go to digital because I'm not that good at controlling myself isn't really the right word, but tempering myself, I guess. I don't know. Pacing myself. There we go. Oop. See, we're also doing the warm up just very fast. I'd say we cut the warm up early and spend some of that time doing BRB. Just because I need some time to get ready because the stream was a bit delayed. And we're already quite warmed up, so. Cool. So, yep, we are going to do BRB early, despite what the time says. Get out of here. We're gonna do 3 minutes of BRB, and we probably need to do an extra one in here. The stream probably won't go too long because I've been drawing in my free time, but we're gonna do something unique and fun today. I have to get it set up. We're actually we could be working on the notes that we have for our main drawing, but I want to do the side quest. So that's the point of a side quest, is when you don't feel like it, go do that. So 3 minutes of ads, you know the drill. We'll be back. We may talk for a little bit as I get stuff set up, and then we will start doing the side quest. Be right back. Cool, cool. We're back. So an idea I had for our little put this in here. We'll do it as a reference, I guess. An idea I had for our side quest, because it's something that we will be doing further in this drawing. Is I want to explore. And do I want to do it this way? I guess. I guess. Yeah, sure. Why not? I want to explore. Do I want to do? Sorry. Why not? I want to paint, right? I've never painted before, specifically in tones, different shades. So I'm going to include two images on today's new canvas. It's something that we haven't been working on. Also, this stream will probably be an hour just because I'm already really tired. Not tired of drawing today, but tired of drawing. We've been doing a lot. We're going to be stealing something from Proco. Actually, I'm going to pull up Proco's video on this. Proco's light video. Proco himself definitely wants us to like learn lighting and stuff, especially with his course. But I just want to draw. So first, I'm going to look up Proco lighting and click on the video. Hopefully, it doesn't break my my widget and everything. There we go. Are we done? I think it broke it. Dang it. Well, music widget's broken. But yeah, so he has a that's probably really loud. I apologize if that picked up. He has like a whole chart of like when to use what, and so I like referencing that a lot. So we're gonna do. Let me. Oh gosh, I need to lock things. There we go. I want to work on a drawing that I have been working on for a minute. There we go. Hide PureF. There we go. Here it is. Or not drawing I've been working on for a while. I'm very scatterbrained right now. This was like a doodle I made the other night, and I was like, we can use this to paint a little. I think that'd be fun. And Andrew Prowlo, I love you, but let's like calm down a little bit. um, yeah, so we're gonna paint this basically. I don't know really what that entails. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ink it just really fast, something simple, and then hide the ref, and then we'll be painting with these colors. Kind of going along with Proco's tutorial. He has basically two value structures, one for a semi like matte material, and then another for a reflective material. Since it's even though it's a fur, right? Because it's Luca, we're gonna be doing it with the more skin-like reflected one. Um, and this actually looks darker than the one I have a screenshot of. This is maybe the wrong screenshot. Oh, this is the one where he darkens the occlusion and cast shadow. And we could do that here. Actually, we won't have an occlusion or cast shadow necessarily from the head itself, but maybe from like the ear to the other part of the body or stuff like that. So yeah, it's just gonna be kind of messing around. I don't really have many expectations. We're just gonna use these tools and the knowledge I have and try to make something interesting. I predict the hair will be weird because we're not paying attention to texture right now. But I think that'll be interesting. So first, we're gonna ink this just a little bit. I like literally just set up this document and everything. We'll also start the timer. We're gonna set the background. We'll keep the background white for now, I guess. But we're just gonna quite literally trace over this. Nothing particularly interesting. Actually, my ink layers I do green. There we go. So yeah. Very busy. Yeah, no, not a busy day at all. I'm just lying. My brain's very scattered. I guess we'll do this as an image. We'll delete this and bring it in here normally. The best way to do that is probably just copy it and paste it. There we go. So I want it to be a bit more high res. Oh, it's still, oh, I still added it as a ref, not an actual. Okay, there we go. Here we go. I just want to kind of get as much as I can out of the canvas because usually like I draw however big I feel and then I scale it up. So now we're just gonna do it right this. I don't really know a good procedure for inking or anything, so I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow. Okay, that could be rough, I guess. There. My ideal is to ink and then paint over / under the ink, just as a reference later. Like, well, Kavel, why are you inking it when you have this back here? I just want the background. We'll bump this up to like 24. That should be good enough for this. Yeah. So yeah, that's the goal. I'm keeping the white background because we're gonna be messing a lot with value. So I kind of want to keep that going. This probably looks really borked. Mirrored. Actually, it's not too bad. Add a bit more volume to places that I didn't with the non-photo blue. Gravel, you need to stop staring at me, dude. You're stressing me out. I don't like that. I like that. Because like they have these kind of like that to it, right? I'm not sure if I should keep that because it isn't really consistent. We could do this so it implies like a turning of form. Lots of mirror flipping just to get the lines that I want. And we'll keep it this way. Don't work too fast because remember, I'm still in a very energetic, I wouldn't say energetic, just like fast pace. We need to slow ourselves down. Then again, this part, it's just inking. I'm not going to make too many changes, so I'm not too worried about quality. But that doesn't mean, just because we're not worried about quality, doesn't mean we should abandon our techniques. We're going to start with the nose because it's in the foreground. Went for a really big nose in this one. Not on purpose, it just kind of happened. Trying to do a lot of form there, though. Make it feel very voluminous. I don't know. Good word for it. Rotund, even? No, not rotund. Rotund is not the right word I want for that. Definitely want like the curl right here. It's a bit flat, but I'm not gonna argue with it too much right now. The eye is all kinds of craziness. What we can do. Oh wait, this. Yeah, this is funny. I really exaggerated this here. Just because I was feeling loose and silly when I was drawing this, so. But that does make our job a little bit harder. I kind of want to go like this, right? I feel like that's a bit of a different vibe. What I'm actually going to do is like this. And then, eyelid. So it's a bit more of a sincere, happy face, but I'm cool with that. I just realized I'm still sitting in my like traditional stool that I draw in, and my posture is hurting because with smaller stools like this, you shouldn't be sitting like that. So maybe I usually sit in my office chair whenever I'm doing digital, but maybe I should sit in my normal stool to enforce better posture. Yo, I don't even know that. It's like vaguely in my head, but I'm honestly like blanking on what that's from or what that is. How's it going, Bear? Oof. Muon symmetry. Oof. Oh, what am I doing? Where are we? Oh. Good. I kind of drew a little bit too much before stream, so like part of me is like trying to rush. I was rushing a lot before stream because I wanted to like finish the bill drawing a little bit. Um and that caused me to be in like a very maybe angsty is a better word. I'm not sure if you get the feeling where you like just rush a drawing. Like right now. Actually, that was an okay position for this. It was all for there's a drawing that I've been wanting to work on. I haven't had the time, and I finally realized today I have the time to work on it. Um, and ironically, the challenge today for me personally was to draw faster, like to practice drawing faster. Oh yeah, so here I'll talk about this drawing in a second. Um, it's the one I put in work in progress. Uh, it was in the backlog for a bit, but I wanted to. I just want to see like, hey, I could work on my pace. I think I did that in like 2 hours, so I'm happy with it. Yo, what's up, QR? I almost said queer. My bad. Freudian slip. What's up, queer? I don't know why I'm tweaking on this eye. I also just don't like the other eye. So this one, yeah, today's side quest. It's side quest day today. Hello, Safi. Welcome, both of you guys. Um, we're painting this. So I'm gonna do a quick line art, just tweak some things, and then we're gonna paint it with values. What values? These. It's sideways. We're stealing Proco's values. I'm not really gonna do it to like learn anything. That's not really my goal. I just kind of want to make something with it. It's technically not 50%, I guess, because I'm like learning kind of. I don't know. I see it as 50%. I could be argued against it. I'm doing okay. Got lunch with my sister today. We fought over who would pay for it, as we should, not like an actual fight, but all right, good to hear. Okay, I'm gonna stop redrawing it. We're just gonna like actually, I just realized an issue. This isn't going all the way through. Oh, glad to hear people doing okay. Actually, we could just get rid of all this. But yeah, the build drawing, like literally the last 30 minutes was rushed. There's a lot I want to fix, but I don't know. Forcing myself to just draw it instead of think through things, while I'm a fan of thinking through things, did force me to just kind of make decisions. And while I may not stand by them, I may disagree with them even. I think the exercise was interesting for sure. Do I really plan on being like the world's fastest draftsman drawer? No, I don't see much merit in that because I actually like spending time drawing. So energy is a thing that true. So that's why today's stream, despite how much I would love to draw, I'm just gonna keep it an hour. No need to stress myself out. What are you guys gonna be working on today? I'll accept that for now. Oh, my posture sucks. You don't necessarily need this. I always like argue with myself in how I want to draw this. Still in the drawing boards. Same thing for the bill drawing. That bill drawing primarily exists just to get more mileage in with Bill. Probably will draw alongside stream. Heck yeah. Your Hampton figures looked amazing. Or was it Hampton? I'm assuming it was Hampton. I saw them and it like gave me like a brain blast to when I read that book. Like teleported me to those times. We love Bill. Let me do a drawbox exercise. Heck yeah. But yeah, the other day I was like doodling Bill and I realized like holy crap, I need a lot more practice with his this hair that I just drew. Bear, when I was first doing drafts of uh Luca, you said that one of my drawings looked like red from Final Fantasy, and like this hair that I just like holy crap, this is just red. um what was I saying before? Yeah, I just desperately need more practice with Bill because like Luca, I have like a schema for making his face right. Like it's boxes like this, right? And like I have like a constructional method that I use for him, and it's repeat. I mean, you could see it like on the screen. Um, but other than that, for Bill, I don't have much. I just kind of looked at references for him. Continue to work on some fan art. Ooh, what of? Hampton's making me neurotic over the ribcage and pelvis placement on figure drawings. That's real. Hampton, when I read it, and I didn't do much, I didn't do it justice for sure. Um, when I read it, he kind of seemed like a great bridge between gesture and structure. I'm not sure how true that is, and I do operate under the prevailing theory that there is no difference, or like they're not mutually exclusive. You can have both. They're not in contention with each other. Allison from Vivid Stasis Rhythm Game. Ah, huge. I think you mentioned Rhythm Game the other day, but I think it was because I asked you. You said you were playing a game, and I asked you what game you're playing. Is this from that same game? Kavel, remember? I can remember something from like 2 streams ago. I can't remember what I said like 5 minutes ago. Expects gesture to be focused in the beginning, but he dives into anatomy in the next chapters. Yeah. Big old chunky ears. I just like the characters and story. Heck yeah. I don't know how we're gonna do the ears. When my plan for this is to paint, right? Because that means we probably need fur coming out of there. So hey, we're just gonna chill. We're gonna play around, have some fun with it. Replacement for making music, in the sense that like this is your replacement for making music. God, guys, I'm not beating the furry allegations. Oh no. Ah, gotcha. Tomorrow. So I wasn't gonna stream tomorrow. I think I will because I'm not gonna be able to stream on Friday, and I would like to have, my couple days a week. But my voice is gonna be shot. In fact, actually, wait, no. Maybe we don't stream 2 days in a row. Maybe that's just how it is. Or we stream on the morning of Friday. We'll figure it out. Um, but tomorrow is a very big day for me. The start of many very important days. I'm just gonna do the lazy thing of, not lazy. The paint will kind of end here. Should probably. It's like a bust. How I feel about it? We're gonna be fine. Now, in terms of winning, because it is there's a reward, there's judging and stuff. I'm not sure. I feel like the things that we made are very novel, very impressive, good for the world. It's something that I believe in personally. Well, good for the world depending on your view. And that makes it sound really sinister. It isn't. It's just it's relating to deal with cybersecurity, right? So like you can make the world better by like more free education, but at the same time like that's more people who know how to hack, right? And make a very dangerous type of malware or paradigm of malware, I guess I should say. But yeah, I think yeah, sounds like a win. Hey, let's hope. Thank you, thank you. I learned this from a YouTube tutorial a long time ago. When it comes to teeth, you can go like like that, or do the form, and then you can break it up. So like we're gonna have look at that beautiful tangent line. I'm not caring about tangent lines today. It's too much. And then you erase all of your work. No. That's more form. I love how animals have like the silly little teeth here. So you can even like go from the bottom of the gums there. Even though this is more penmanship stuff that we don't have to care about. That's what I use to cheat for the gravel drawing with teeth that it's probably one of my favorite drawings. And then there's like all these teeth which are just all over the place, different shapes and sizes, which respect we're not. I'm just kind of like guess. Incisors, I don't know anything about teeth. Molars, whatever you want to call them. Sure, we'll say that works. Should we do tongue? Sure. And do like the little dents inside the teeth. Get silly. Get crazy, get silly. Bleh. And then we could do a bit of the. Okay, maybe I don't like the raised. It looks like he's wincing a bit. We don't want him to be wincing. I lowered his eyebrows or his eyelids. Maybe if we raise them, it looks less like he's wincing. Now I need to really be thinking about form here. Oh my god, okay, yeah, so that works. See, now it looks like he's laughing, which was kind of the goal in the first place. I just suck at expressions. This will be a plane, I've decided. Maybe my posture sucks and my back hurts. This is what I get. I mean, I'm choosing to use the stool that I usually draw on for digital to fix my posture. Thank you. Yeah, I've always loved a nice combination between like smoother forms, things that you'll see from like Trend Fiddler, but also like sharp edges from things like Nagabe. So like a little bit a weird in between like pure comic book or like not even comic book, like cartoon almost, right? And that. Yeah, this eyelid, well, it's okay. clear that up right there. I mean, we don't need to worry too much about this. How's this looking? Seems a bit asymmetrical, but I don't care. The expression's a bit goofy. Who cares? That's not the point of this. We're going to take a stretch break for actually a government mandated one. All of you stretch break. Take a sip of water, and then we're going to paint over it. I don't really know how painting works. We're going to explore the brushes, just have fun, all that stuff. Why did Gravel get sliced? Because he doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve to be. I almost said doesn't deserve to live. I'm not sure if that was a bit too hard on the paint. Maybe I do agree with it. Anyways, we're going to do a quick BRB. Stop the timer. I'm going to do a full stretch, sip of water, take off my hoodie because it's a little bit warm. Then we're going to get back to it. So be right back. I don't know why, but I have this sick and twisted urge inside of me to make ramen tonight. Should I do the full, like, half-boiled egg? That's an extra, like, 12 minutes. Because you have to, like, boil that's like another 15 to 20 minutes. You have to boil the egg, or, like, boil the water, drop the eggs in for 6 minutes, and then, like, wait a couple minutes in the ice bath for them to actually be ready. And then I can start, like, making all the other stuff for the ramen. Eggs are mandatory. Yes, but, like, sometimes I just drop them in the ramen, and they cook with it, instead of actually boiling them. That's my debate. Hey guys, where did my ink layer go? What did I press when I left? It deleted everything. Yeah, it's so much easier to do for, like, almost as good food. It's almost not worth it. I want to expand his eyebrow. We want things to be bulbous here. Rotund. Volume. Yes. I fry him for 2 minutes. That's also a great option. I think I sent this in the Discord. It was a food YouTube short. You take, my mouth is watering, I'm not joking, as I'm thinking about this. Okay, this is how good this sounds. Also, I just realized I'm not sharing my screen. Cool. You take egg. I can't remember. Oh yeah, you take egg, you boil it. Boil egg. Okay, thank you for catching it. Yeah. You take egg, boil it. You cut egg in half. Egg in half, right? Either way. And then you take it. You take beef tallow or any like fat or even oil. And you put it in a pan. You know, of course, like wait till the smoke point. Okay, we're just not getting full pan there. And then you put it face side down and you fry it just for a little bit. Especially if this is like beef tallow or like fats, it adds a ton of flavor. And then boom, that's a snack. And you put salt and pepper on top of it. That looks really good. I want to try it. I really want to try it. What do you think, Luca? I think he likes it. Okay. So I feel like I'm excited for a lot of the forms and stuff here, but I'm mostly excited for all the like, there's not gonna be any light going in there. But still. Also, I think he has a bit of a mouth over there, don't you think? Is that doing too much? Is that asking too much? Maybe it is. Okay, so oh god, that was loud. I'm sorry. That boiled eggs, same here, but I feel like frying it, it would have like a nice crispier feeling to it. My ears, I'm so, was that bad? I saw it peak. I'm so sorry. It was like the perfect smack noise too. Oh, I'm delayed. Uh-oh. Is YouTube delay happening again? I reset a lot of my settings. I hope not. Let me view everything. Stream settings. Ultra, no, okay, we're good. We're good. Whew. Thank God. I feel like we watch as the world changes. Like, first, people were on YouTube just because that's where it was. Then we moved to Twitch. Then people kind of went back to YouTube for a little bit. And then people were on Twitch. And now we're back on YouTube. Cool. So, guys, I don't really know how to do this. I know that I want... Is it Rembrandt's triangle? Is that who it is? Here, wait, let me... I think it's Rembrandt's triangle. I have this in a personal drawing of Bill that only Discord people know about. This isn't an advertisement for the Discord. This is just I don't can't put it on stream. Yo, what's up, Roz? That drawing reminds you of something interesting. What was I looking up? Rembrandt's triangle? Is it his? Rembrandt lighting. Yes. I went Rembrandt lighting. Kind of. But like we're not facing the viewer enough to actually capitalize on it. But I want like this side of the face to be in shadow. Um so what I think I'm gonna do is we're going to first divide everything into the light family and the shadow family, right? So all the planes that are at least somewhat exposed to the light, um, and then yeah, that's the plan. Also, I just want to add this because I'm neurotic. Luca Pog, I guess. That could be what it's reminding you of. Starting with two values, not even two values per se, but like the planes that are exposed to the light source and not at all, right? We will have bounce light because otherwise, like everything would not be visible. And we're just gonna trace a line, right? Um, for that. Looks like the animals in Lion King. Uh oh, Simba. The Simba allegations. They're happening. I knew this would happen. Don't worry, I'm not upset. When I first started drawing Luca, I was like, every time I draw him, he just looks like freaking Simba. Um, so yeah, what was this? Why did I do this? Oh, I don't know why there's two of them. Cool. So I'm gonna take. We're just gonna take a red value, and I'm going to draw where the light no longer hits. This is tough because there's the planes of the face, and then which like we can explicitly draw, right? Like we have this plane, we have this. This is a bit unique because we have like this to here, right? We have all of this going on. Um, like we could really subdivide if we wanted to. Um, but then we have like the actual where it will land. It's tough. Other animals that work for the oh, the hyenas, the hyenas. I could really see that now. I could really, especially the hair. um, we could okay. Let's do just a light wireframe. I know that's kind of wasting time a little bit, but we'll do that. Yeah, and the wireframe will slowly reveal how not things aren't symmetrical, but that's okay. We're gonna pretend. We're gonna play pretend, everybody. Yeah, so this should technically go back and then up here. Oops. I'm a dumb chud. So we're just gonna do a very simple wireframe to help me get everything. Hyenas? I believe they are. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're called hyenas. Yeah, I don't think we'll get an opportunity for Rembrandt's Triangle. One, because it's more forward-facing profile stuff, but two, as a muzzle. So yeah, I was like pretty sure that they are hyenas. Just I wasn't sure if like that was it, what was in the movie. So I was like questioning myself. There's a lot of geometry happening here. I don't want to make too many bold claims as to what's going on, so I'm not going to. So yeah, hopefully this wireframe will help us just a little bit discern what we want to happen with this drawing. The basic planes. I don't know how to spell words. Don't worry, me neither. You'd make a wonderful engineer. Yeah, we're kind of aiming just to describe a bit of symmetry here. That's not correct. Uh oh. Got a storm notification on my phone. I need to run. I need to leave. It is a bit of a shame because my apartment internet, it's okay. I've had issues with it, but whenever it rains, it always goes out for part of the day, which is very annoying. Luca, why are you so red? Very red time in his life, I guess. Why though? I don't know, man. I guess they didn't buy the rainproof internet. Makes me freaking mad. Okay, that's not really a thing right there. I'm gonna struggle over here. Because like I add this, I don't even know why I do this. It's just kind of here. I think I've seen enough art where they do it. So this drawing will also make me question why I do things. Please don't make me question why I do things. The worst kind of questioning. We could also turn off the like drawing and see what it looks like too. That'd be neat. Yoink, yoink. Like Kavel, you I'm not saying anyone's saying this, but like if you assume that I've studied Puma's faces enough to be able to be like, yes, this is geometrically accurate, no. I'm making this up as I go. Now, I have done this before. I've done actually quite a few wireframes on pumas. Pumas are the animal I think I've actually obsessed about the most. All good drawing will make you question reality. True. But yeah, pumas. Let's see. With my brow, I'm just kind of making assumptions right now with how humans work. The brow, the ridge is like relatively normal. Like, in fact, it should recess if anything. Right? It shouldn't like go out here and here, like out, in, out. That wouldn't make sense. Um, so the furthest point should be actually right here. Um, yeah, bulls I haven't done a lot of. Like originally, if I was gonna have a character for this channel, it was gonna be a puma. Um, but I just was too scared, which I mean, is a kind of a testament to my failure of the 250%, 250% rule, 50% rule, 250% rule. That'd be fun. Um, say what you will, right? Uh, but no, like with Bill, bulls I've barely had any experience with. I'm just going for it. Do you think Drawbox gave you the power to do construction like this? For sure. 100%. There's been no other course that I've done, or even broken draws that have prepared me like this has. Um, and you could even see me starting to try this in lesson 5. I would open up Pure Ref, which I don't recommend using Pure Ref the way I did for lesson 5. But I'd open up Pure Ref and just draw over it and just see what would happen. Power boxes and cylinders, so true. So yeah, that anatomy comes from both reference and I stare at men a lot. So that's that is that is a factor. Let's do the cheekbone. But no, yeah, like Drawbox I don't think teaches you this specifically, but I was struggling so much with lesson 5 that I was like, what if I just did it this way? And did it take like 12 times longer than it should have? Actually, there's no should have time in Drawbox, but like then I could have done it. Yes. I know what you are. Get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. But yeah, so don't do drawovers. I don't know. If I was gonna make Drawbox, I would let you do like 3 constructions with drawover, which basically means like you're allowed to draw on the top of it. But it could easily be misused. Only learn draw by and watching random people on the internet draw things better than me. Yeah, I mean that's half of it, right? You don't need no classical education to draw things. No, actually, you can't draw things unless you go to university and pay thousands of dollars. Sorry, that's the rule. Oh no, I have to decide what the hair is doing. Always do that in personal studies, exactly. Um, So yeah, it's a real danger because I used it. I ended up using drawovers as a crutch, and so my final constructions we made a pointed effort to avoid doing that. But it definitely hurt me because I was really scared of just kind of going at it. But ironically, since I did draw over so much, I had a very solid idea of how I do my three, the cranium, the thorax, the abdomen, or abdomen thorax. Um, so it did kind of give me the mileage I needed to go out on my own, but it was from a place of fear. People need to talk more about staring a lot. Just stare at stuff, bro, with their consent, or if they're on Pinterest, and then I mean they're on Pinterest. I meant that more of like a non-public setting. Just stare at things, dude. Why is it going that way? Why do that? How'd you do that there? Observing is so powerful. And not just real life references, even though sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. Even though like draw from life, like right, but like Tran Fiddler. Why did you draw the peck that way, sir? Why? The area between the pecs. Um, is it the sternum? Oh my god. Yes, the breastbone, the sternum. He chooses to do specific things with lines and overlaps, and I've only gotten that by literally staring at his art on the toilet. I would open up Pinterest. This is pretty unhealthy because I just have Pinterest on my phone and look at it all the time. I've since uninstalled it. But I'll just sit on the toilet, open up Pinterest. Here we are. I guess we'll actually subdivide this a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna look really creepy and gross, but we're gonna do it like that. Can't do that. I'd waste my time there instead of YouTube. The reason why I regret it too is I got very obsessive and like I was like, oh my gosh, my art will never look that good. Not even that. It was just like my art doesn't look like theirs. It's not that it will never. It's just it doesn't look like theirs, and that made me upset. Envious, yeah, for sure. But did I learn about how to mitigate those emotions and how to cultivate an environment that I don't feel that way? Yes. You realize visual library is a real thing in your form perspective or a way to get into that reality? I feel like Uncomfy doesn't explicitly mention this, but you also have like a perspective visual library, right? That's what you're training in the 250 box challenges. You start to see, oh shoot, that doesn't look right, or that does look right. Also, I want to make this sharper. Want to know why? Because I want to make it feel like the jowls are really curving inward, so we're going to make it shoot out and then in. Can't really do that too, so we can curve in right there and curve out like this. Also, guys, I will be gone during I can't remember what March it is, so I can't do the bit. The Northern Lions streamer cruise. No, watch dumb reels and things. I mean, I'm not going to say you have a bad take, but I would rather be watching reels than my own stream. Not kidding. Um, Thank you. That is very kind. Yeah, I'd say. I mean, it's naive because like at the end of the day, it's intuition. I think is the more correct term for that. But like, what is the difference between intuition and being like, oh well, I know a flower doesn't look this way? Is that your visual library at that point? How does that differ from boxes? Yeah, well, I have a question. Did you stick with the artists you like learning from instead of getting overwhelmed by choosing other artists? How did you stick with the artists you? Oh, so like, do you mean like why did I not pick up Proko's course or like do something else instead of Drawbox? Like, why did I stick with Drawbox? I don't know. I felt like doing that. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to talk about something I want to change in the main drawing that we're doing. But I'm gonna take a sip of water while Bear types up. Oh, maybe she is. I don't know. No pressure to type up if you don't feel like it. If I'm going to assume that's the question you're asking, is like, why did I stick with uncomfortable when I could have done other courses? Or like, not even why, but like how, I guess is the words that Bear is saying. Um, a bunch of things. I don't have always have the right answer, so bear with me. Um, like you stick with Tran and Nagabe religiously. Oh, I don't know. I like them a lot. Like I just really like their art a lot. Like I look at it and I'm like, I love the concepts here. I love. Um, I just find it okay. Maybe this is the incorrect use of the term, but I'm gonna use it. I find their work just legitimately beautiful. Like that's the best way to put it. Like if I could pick something that's beauty and like point at it and say like that's beauty, Trend especially, um, it makes me happy to look at. And there's like plenty of other great artists that actually, yeah, I would say like other art is beautiful. Just like that is like if I could do it on my own, I want to do it like that. Right? I'm going to steal X like specific things, X, Y, and Z, X from Turan, Y from Turan, Z from Nagabe, right? Um, yeah, I just don't have a calling um to get things from other people. Ever do master studies? I have drawn some of Turan's work before, but not really. I should probably do that. That's I've heard of it. I don't know how to do a master study. I guess it's very similar to like look and observe, but now you have to recreate those marks. So like for stylization is probably really helpful. I feel like the mouth is actually short here. We're gonna expand that. But yeah, so beauty is the best thing I could put behind it. It's the same thing when I look at pictures of of figure drawings, right? Like I want to draw those because it's beautiful. I see musculature, I'm like, holy crap, I want to express that. So that's why I stick with those two. It's because they do a lot of the things that I find interesting. If there's another person who did it well, I mean, there's another. There's like Jay Sento. Jay Sento, I love a ton as well as Nagabe, or not Nagabe. Turan, because I mean, they both do muscular dudes, right? But the thing that calls out to me more with Turan than Jay Sento, um, one stylistically, Jay Sento does some stuff that I'm like, it's me. I love Jacinto. Jacinto is freaking amazing. Okay? But like I prefer things that Tran does, right? Neither of them are wrong or better, right? It's just I prefer the things that Tran does. I don't even think it's just like as simple as like musculature. I think it's color scheme. I think it's rendering, all that stuff. For me, it's a lot easier when I found the artist that has everything I liked in the same piece. Usually it's like X here and I like X here and Y there. Your mind starts going, yeah. But also like I would like to turn the question back on you, Bear. Is there anything wrong with switching artists all the time? Right? Um not saying that you're doing this, just like, as the contrary. Is there anything wrong with being like, oh, I like this artist today and I like this artist tomorrow? Is there merit to kind of ephemeral nature? How does it feel to have like every it feels I've gotten used to it. When I first started streaming, it was a little bit overwhelming. But it's gotten me a lot better at speaking. So I'm very appreciative that people one find this stream entertaining enough, or at least the commentary entertaining enough to stick with me. But two, it's like just a great opportunity to learn about other people and figure out how to think faster. Maybe I want to be like I think really fast because I'm notoriously a slow and not very smart person. Uh, but it has given me the opportunity to improve. We do that, I guess. Yeah, maybe we bring it up bigger. I do that. I don't like I don't know. I like the thought of developing something long term. Choosing styles that resonates me takes a long time, but I'm getting there. I think. I mean, from the bear mug work I've seen, while I have seen variation, I feel like as the pendulum swings, from like you've seen me draw my pendulum, but this is a different one. Like stylistic pendulum, Bear has like I can't remember the name of City's creator, but you have like City, and not necessarily an opposing end, but you have like I'm trying to remember another artist that you like. Um 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 um, um Bear Mug Media. Brr. Let's say Odd Taxi, even though that's not one you're inspired by because you haven't watched it, but Odd Taxi, right? And I feel like your pendulum swing is getting smaller and smaller until you'll hone in on something that you like, right? I feel like I've seen that. I feel like I've seen your art, even though the style has changed from time to time. You're going a direction. I wouldn't say I have a specific style. I have a specific subject matter for sure, but not necessarily a style. Do we want this? I think we need to pull up a Puma reference. Where is my PureRef? Computer, activate PureRef. I love that guy so much. For those who don't know, there's a guy who walks around what I think is New York. There's a lot of buildings and stuff, and he's like, "Computer, make all these people gay and horny. Make them really freaky." It's so funny to me, man. It's weird. It's messed up. I know, but I like it a lot. Also, there's like a bit more volume to the cheek here. We have like this going on. Computer, make everyone here gay and freaky. Want to give that. Your lines and general choices are consistent, though. Thank you. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or like supposed to be a compliment. It's just like an observation, but hopefully that's a good thing. I know, right? It makes me angry. See, this is like bulbous now, right? It's not continuing with this, so I guess we shouldn't have this line right here, and we should bridge these in a way. No, because that's a separate form in terms of stuff. I get you. You're like eyes. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do eyes. Oh, I see. Hmm. I think this is probably the best option. It's an approximation. Who cares? But still. And we just kind of have this slant other than the brow. The brow doesn't lean forward like this in real life, I don't think. But we're going to do it like that. What does this look like? Oh, that's creepy, but it's what I want, so. I don't like the eyes. We don't need to do all that. Okay, maybe we do. Maybe we don't need to do the cross in the middle. I don't know what is freaky. You can, it's when something's scary. Bleh. Yeah, we'll go with that. I forgot that I have internet and I can search it. Thank you for removing the burden from me of having to. It's like when Rise came in here and said the word goon, and Cat and I think Jims, if I remember correctly, didn't know the definition of goon slash gooning. Uh, and so they started calling themselves goon, and then they Googled it. I can't do straight lines now because I'm thinking about it. But oh god. See, this is weird. I don't think it needs to bend in like this too much. It's a moment where I forgot offline people exist. So true. Pure souls. I don't like being called. People have called me a pure soul before, or like things like that, and like I feel like that's reductive. I've seen shit. I was a live leak child. Okay, I wasn't a live leak child. Live leak child sounds crazy. That sounds like a person I would actually be scared of. I would be scared of a live leak child. But like I played Reddit 50/50 before I knew like, oh my god, wait, why am I doing this? I like opened up Reddit 50/50, went through a couple, and then realized like, yeah, I'm like forever like, my brain is chemically altered. You actually go like this almost. Like kind of. I'm giving him a really flat head, but that's okay. You could have that chrome dome. I don't care. Yoink. Oh, yoink. Yeah, yoink. Oh. One thing when I first started drawing digitally, I was like, people are gonna probably make fun of me of redoing lines, and I have been made fun of a couple times, mainly only by Cat. But it does make me self conscious because like I should be ghosting. I should be doing those things. Do I care right now? Can you convince me to? No, but I should. You know what? No, doing that is virtue signaling. I hate using that word in this context, but like you're telling me you don't do this, you don't spam Z every once in a while. You're just so much better than Kavel's projecting. Stop him. Cut the mic. Cut the mic. Hey, and 50% you shouldn't think at all. Or something. Yeah, no, if your eyes are open, you're actually not obeying the 50% rule. And you call yourself, you have hashtag drawbox in the description. I have hounded people for the definition of 50%. I'm no saint, but like I feel like, if you're doing straight from reference, obviously it's not 50%, but there's obviously like exceptions. English isn't, no, that's fine. 50%, if you're talking about freak, I'm not sure, but if you're talking about 50%, don't worry, that's not like a common thing to know. I'm sorry that word is now added to your vocabulary. We're ruining people's experiences with the English language. I typically do that, even for English speakers. Native English speakers, I should say. Once again, though, I bragged about this the other stream. I'm very proud that like a lot of people in this stream, in fact, I'd say a majority, not a super majority, but a majority, are not from the U.S. and a lot of them aren't even from North America, which I think is like really cool to me. This isn't me trying to get brownie points. This is legit. Just I think that's cool. I mean, Comfy doesn't want you thinking consciously about things other than storytelling and composition. Yeah, and that I don't know. I'm a stickler for really liking um penmanship. I mean, I could disagree with uncomfy all I want. It doesn't really matter, right? Because it's uncomfortable's word over mine, and I think one of those is a little bit more important. But yeah, whoever lives in the U.S. is lame. But Tui, Tua. Yeah, that was rage bait. What are you gonna do about it? We're almost done with the wireframe. Then we'll do a quick break, and then we'll start some very light painting. I don't want to go too overtime today, even though I can. I'm looking forward to that ramen and episode 4 of Doro Hedoro. Doro Hedoro. When I was trying on Apple Music to find Igor, Igorrr, amazing artist. They make like, what kind of metal is it? Like death metal? I don't know. Demonic music. I love it. And I was trying. They made a song called Doro Hedoro, but every song I listened to wasn't by Igor, and there's this one that I really didn't like, and it literally goes like Doro Hedoro, Doro Hedoro. It was okay. I just really didn't like it. Nikaido lore, yes. Oh wait, is that episode where we get some? Huge. I'm kind of disappointed in how much I'm remembering from the manga. I would like to be like I don't remember anything. All of this is new, but like every episode I'm getting flashbacks. I haven't watched episode 4 because I know what happens to the old lady or the old I don't know, the landlord. And so I'm like not I don't want to eat it watch it while eating and stuff. But I watched 4 yesterday. Okay, okay. We love Nikaido though. I was honestly getting a little bit parasocial and mad when it was kind of implied that what's his name, Azu or whatever, was like closer to her than Kaiman. It's like, no, you take the Q Hayashida. Stop playing with my heart. You're you're pissing your viewers off because you're not making my romance that I have set for them canon. Poor Kaiman. He's going through it right now. Okay, I think we're if I can like do this line, dude. We're doing okay. That's her bro. Wait, it's her brother? Okay, I guess I haven't reminded things. Okay, thank God. Thank God that it's not happening. I would have been upset with Q if that was a subplot. Okay, this plane I don't necessarily believe in, actually. Newsflash. What we're gonna do instead is this. Eh? And then we're gonna get rid of this flat plane right here. Roz, that's an example of freaky. True. Yeah. Safi, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, that is freak. That's no. Freaky, I don't know. I've seen freaky kind of transform into a less derogatory thing. Sure, it's like an acknowledgement of something that's like not typical, but it's not like that. That is beyond freaky. That's just gross, right? Like people have called my drawings of Bill freaky, sure. Um, but I feel like it's, dude with his tits out, that's manageable freak, right? No one's gonna bat an eye to that. Or I mean some people will. We need more words in English. Normal words are just cool now. Here, give me a second. Here we go. Okay, so this isn't like 100% accurate or what I want, but I think this is enough to help us make some decisions as to lighting, right? Actually, I'm gonna take a sip of water too. Because like, actually, wow, oh my god. I have like something stuck in my throat. Me figuring out how to butcher a puma. This is the flank. This is the pork belly. Oh god. Um God, I could go for some like something really fatty tonight. I don't know why. I've been eating a lot recently. Not that that's a bad thing, just like a lot more than usual. Don't know what's up. Maybe I'm pregnant. The father's bill. Oh god, wait, what did I just imply there? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I retract that statement. Oh no. No. See, that's freaky. That is a good example of freaky. Not this bit again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It happens too much. I need to be better. Bear just hates my mini partners. I'm not gonna continue with that one. That's a bad bit as well. Give me some -2s in chat, please. I need to know better for next time. How are we looking? Oh god, that's horrifying. That is so scary. I forgot to do the teeth as well. -2, thank you. Okay, for the teeth, we don't need to do anything too special. I like how I did the teeth here. Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. Has Kavel ever kept it simple, stupid? No, but we can have like a plane right here, a subtle one. Actually, no. Yeah, end of the teeth at least. Stop it with the tangent line calves. Calves? Yeah, sure. This is horrifying and pretty awful to look at. Also, this looks recessed. So I want to do these that I deleted earlier. Zero calculation, 100% intuition. I'm scared of doing that, but that could be real. Oh, geez, what am I doing here? I actually basic in work in progress, you see the little drawing next to it. That's it. That's no planning. Tempo video, I have not. Should I look at it? Oh my gosh, my throat's so messed up. I don't know what's going on. In fact, while this drawing did have planning, let's talk about the ref, right? The box, other than that, it was just going at it, right? Most of my sketches, beyond like a very simple, like especially gravel drawings, I just kind of go. I still need to do the boxes for Luca just to get a general sense of where things are. But like this is the first time for Luca that I just kind of went for it and something happened that I appreciated, I liked, right? I just realized I never included his upper teeth. There's a lot of voices. I could kind of agree. Actually, I don't know what it's like to have schizophrenia, but it is very interesting. Definitely did. I'm in my room. My roommate knows I stream, but I'm just talking to like what could be nobody. Look at that teeth. I love little, especially when cats have Oh, so okay, this is in my work in progress bill drawing. I love it when people and animals are looking like the perspective is like this kind of where like you can't see the lower jaw, right? So in the bill drawing, you can't really see his lower jaw. You just see the nose or stuff. I love it. I find it cool. Cool. Let's add a little bit more stuff here. Oh, frick. Why did I not do a colorized layer? I'm a chud. We definitely want some right here. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff that's in pure darkness, which is an issue. Because I don't want to cheat. I really want to be like kind of true to the construction that I choose here. Let's kind of help myself out here. We don't want that to connect. We don't want these. And the cat locked onto you. I'm trying to decipher what that means. Not that it doesn't make sense. I'm just like blanking right now. Was that part of a conversation I was having? I don't know. When the cat locks on. Actually, I think I know what you're talking about now. Is it just when like cats generally like run at you and they're doing that? Maybe I'm not sure. Um, yeah, this looks good enough. The hair is kind of forked. I don't know what to do about it. Look at that tangent line. Blech. No, the look. Oh. I sadly don't. Oh, the look. Oh, the like gravel drawing. I'm very lost, and I apologize. God, I'm looking at Bill's hand in the no mic or the work in progress, and I'm just so upset. Like I was trying to go faster, but like yeah, I apologize. Okay, what are we missing here? The hair's gonna be a challenge, but now what I want to do is we're gonna go 25 opacity on this. We're gonna go 50 per opacity on this, and then we're gonna paint here. This is actually, yeah, paint layer 1. This will actually be paint. Wireframe will be red. Paint. Actually, we're gonna do purple. Actually, technically in my process it's green, but whatever. Is it? Oh wait, no, that's ink. Okay, we're just gonna do this then. Yay! But first, everybody, we're going to take a break. I haven't saved this yet. Oh Christ, I should probably do that. This will be a side quest. That critta. Nice. We're going to take a break, and I know exactly how we're going to do that. Oh, my Proco tab's still open. I guess we'll keep it. Hopefully it doesn't autoplay. We're gonna do this. We have to go into BRB for a second. Oh, I almost broke everything. What if we do this? There we go. Nice. Okay, here we go. You guys know what time it is. It's time to guess the game. Oh, here. And there we go. What the hell? I have no idea what to guess for this game. Almost Super Mario Odyssey because like this is very alien looking backdrop. Uh, but like there's these little giblets. So what's the Sackboy? Is there like a modern? Is that what it's called? Like a modern Sackboy game? But I'm gonna start with. Is that a game? Sackboy, whatever it's called. Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I swear I didn't look at this up before stream. I swear. I swear. I'm gonna assume I've never played either of these games. Little Big Planet, Little Planet. Okay, that's not an actual. Okay, I don't know. Sackboy, guys. Wow. I don't know anything. I thought Sackboy by itself. I'm very 95%. Is it one word? Here we go. 3. Boom. Damn it. Okay. PS3. So we're gonna be young. Okay, a lot older. I hate saying a lot older for that. 2. This has to be 2. Oh no! Don't do this to me! Don't do this to me! Little Big Planet. Oh, let's go. Okay, that looks a lot crustier now. 2008. Wow, you never mind. Let's go back to a previous day. See, this is low enough energy for my brain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you played it? I have not played it. This is my PSP. Oh. This is a Japanese game. Can't tell you why. PS2 type, like, not dithering, what's it called? Anti-aliasing. I really have no clue. We have a ladder, so I'm assuming it's medieval style, but we have like a king's door. Yakuza? I don't think it's Yakuza. It'd be so crazy if this was. We're gonna go. It's a Japanese game. I'm saying that just because of vibes, but usually my vibes are okay. They're okay. I don't know why this is giving. Let's Dark Souls 1. First Dark Souls, no. Okay. Ooh, this changes a lot. I'm gonna stick with my Japanese game. Ultra Kill, shout out Ultra Kill. Yes. This is an Ultra Kill, sadly. Kind of gives like a medieval war sim type vibe. I'm gonna skip. Oh no. This is so one that I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys feel free if you know what this is, feel free, but this is like one of those like RTS games. Oh no. Is it Hobbit? Is this Middle Earth? War for Middle Earth? Battle for Middle Earth? Germa played this. Oh, Battle for Middle Earth. This is not the right music for this. Lord of the Rings, I guess, franchise. Insane. We have Frodo. So this was gonna be Asgorn's Quest. Oh, it's so over. This is not Japanese, probably. Actually, I'm not sure. The third dude. Why are there so many? Conquest, Return of the King. Cool. Oh, so it's like named after the actual movie where this like the siege happens. Okay. Oh, wait, is that no? Is it named? I don't know. Okay. Oh, we already played these. Let's go. Let's go back a couple more. Where's the play other? Yeah, here we go. Play previous days. I've already played a lot of these with my friends. Oh. Ooh. Couch? I have no idea. Gives a role playing game vibe. Skipping. Oh. Uh oh. I've never seen this before in my life. Journey, but 3D. Anubis? Oh, this is the fighting game, right? No. No, because it's not first person. This is first person. What's the little fighting game with the little chuds? Not Brawlhalla. Okay, I have no idea what this is. What? Never mind. This is not that. Oh, Puzzle Slop. I don't know it. No, no offense when saying Puzzle Slop. Escape Simulator. This looks like it should be VR, but like it isn't. Hey, Bear, there's no way. Do you know that? Have you played this? Bear hit us with an oh god. So it's a YouTuber's game. Interesting. Also, the answer's there already. I'll give time before making the final guess if I skip a lot. This one, I'm skipping this because like this is probably some 1989. What's the game? The console that, or not even console? It's a DOS game. This is a DOS game. Never mind. I retract everything. This is not a DOS game. Why would you give us 3 pixels? That's a Minecraft map. Good guess though. This almost looks like Portal. Portal 2. Or the 64%? Probably not Portal then. What the hell is going on here? Is the like impossible game? I'll wait a bit. Our viewership went up, by the way. This sucks. What? Has Germa played this? This is edutainment, but oh, Brain Age. What's up, TS Block? Thank you for joining us. Brain Age. Oh. Yo. Shout out TS Block. Holy. Okay. Brain Rage. Freudian slip. Let's do Brain Age 2. Okay. Oh no, sorry. This is Dr. Kawashima's brain training for Nintendo Switch. How did you guys not get that? Yeah, let's do a couple more. Oh no. Dude. Is this the Mario air level? Is this a Mario game? Yeah, Bear's got it. We'll just toss in a Mario. Let's go Mario 3. Oh! We're crazy with it. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I'm terminally online. Holy. Let's keep it going. Okay, last one. Actually, no. Oh. Sonic? Maybe not. This reminds me of a game called Tori 3D, but it's not. Super Monkey Ball? I'm gonna go Super Monkey Ball for no reason. Okay, no. Oh no, we're screwed. What the hell? It's 3D, but it's too old for Metacritic, which is the impressive part. That's concerning. I think I just have to give up unless it's like an IP that I already know. Is this Jax? Whatever it's called? I don't know what is what is it? What's the dude called? The lizard? Oh, there's Blasto. I mean, it's not lying. Sorry, we didn't know what Blasto was. Come on, we need to end this on a win. Okay. Okay. Very modern game. Maybe. I could be. So they pixelate these images a lot, and sometimes that just completely throws me off. So, horror. I could get behind that. Should we toss in an Amnesia? Should we toss in an Amnesia for the sake of? Oh. 2D? Or not 2D, but like platform? But we have first person here, and then we have this, but this looks like a person's gonna run across the screen. Unless that's like a damage indicator in someone's first person. Definitely horror, though. Kind of gives me Soma vibes with this, but I don't think it's Soma. Yeah. We'll toss into Soma. No, 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 because like there's no scene like that in Soma. Oh, oh, what the hell? This looks like an Edith Finch game. PS5, relatively recent. Ooh. Oh, I'm not getting this. Action role playing. Oh, is this dude? Is this that could be. I don't recognize this UI. Is this an Assassin's Creed? I'm hungry when I want to guess the game. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay. Don't nod? Is this Expedition 33? No. I don't know how no, this isn't it. Is it? No, because it's clear obscure. I'm dumb. What is this? Banishers. Ghosts of New Eden. I don't farting know what this is. We need a win. Oh god. Project Zomboid? I don't know. I'm getting impatient. Oh. Drakengard 3. Addiction. True. Zelda? Nah, yeah. It is the Japanese. This almost gives Shadow of Colossus vibes, but this gives like the cameras from a third person, so I'm not sure. And there's not enough fog in the background. The lighting's too bright. I feel like the score would be higher, but we'll toss in a Shadow of Colossus for. That's third. Oh, it was third person. I'm trolling, but like, sorry, I meant like the camera's like fully detached. Like this doesn't look like. Oh, there we go. Shadow of Colossus. Nope. Okay. I've seen this UI before, but don't even ask me what this is. This looks like Kenshi almost, but it isn't because this isn't Kenshi's UI. Bro, what the hell is this? MMORPG? Is this World of Warcraft? Guild Wars. Okay, they threw an MMORPG at me. Come on, give me something I know, please. Oh no! Is this High Guard? This is the High Guard. This is High Guard. This is the High Guard intro. Yeah, this is. I remember this. You go up here during the intro level to do some shooting. Uh, the person taking the screenshots couldn't even like bear to play the game, so they were like, "We need more from the tutorial." This is also from the tutorial, I think. Like half of these, all of these are from the tutorial. All of these screenshots are from the tutorial. They didn't even play the game. Oh my god. Okay, let's. They're like, yeah, I don't want to play this BS. Let's go back to side quest. Jump scare. Holy. Take a sip of water. Oh, that was a good side. So thank you guys for joining me with that. That was fun. Okay. I'm gonna take a sip of water real quick. Okay, so now I want to separate the family group and the light group. So I'm just gonna call this division. We're gonna do a bit of we'll do a blue for this. And now I'm actually gonna do a layer for this. Or a filter mask for blue. There we go. Okay. How does light work, everybody? Light is photons bouncing into the eye when it's reflected off surfaces. I can't remember specifically if materials absorb the wavelengths and then the remaining thing that bounces off is the color that you see. Now I have to eat. Okay, please go eat. Please go eat. Um, and like I want to kind of cheat and be like, okay, literally divide it down. Hello? Oh. Divide it down the middle, and half of it is light, half of it is dark. But also I didn't finish this. Hello? Hello? Um Where's the chat? Fine, I guess I'll bring you guys back. Sorry about that. Hmm. Oh wow, that's dark. This is where having a reference for the lighting would be helpful, but I kind of do just want to cut it in half. Or no, let's shine it. Okay, we're assuming it's shining from over here. So, our shadow families, things not directly in light, right? Here, right? And we'll see a whatever it's called. Uh this I'm kind of contentious about, but whatever. We'll see kind of we're assuming this is a bit of a bend. I didn't do a good job of it right here. A bit of a bend. So we'll start seeing actually a some of this will also be part of that core shadow technically. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. I will give that a watch later tonight. This will cast a shadow like this, I think. And then we're going to have still some of the light, right? We'll do this as like really light. You can't sit a middle finger emoji. That's funny. We'll start seeing basically like after the light. So we're seeing it like snipes like this, right? So right here, this is the start of some of the shadow family. Right here, I'm assuming some of the light's right here. So we'll do like this. Kin light, yeah, light is breaking through there. So this is still in darkness though. We'll do the middle line here just to make things easier for shadow family. Some of this too, because it's bending back out at us. Wait, why would that be in shadow? Sorry, this. Um, and this is actually going to connect up here, right? Because that's going to cast downwards. So we're going to see like this. We can get rid of that. That means so much of the face is going to be in shadow, but that's okay. We're going to stick with it. We're going to commit. So that means like this whole part, the eye is going to be in shadow. This will be in shadow. So we can get rid of this actually. Then this. I reckon you should turn down the music a tiny bit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Is it loud? My apologies. Oh, maybe because my mic is quieter. That is probably half the reason. Because it's already quite quiet, but we'll turn it down. There we go. Thank you for letting me know. And to highlight shadow regions, we will do some simple hatching. For light, I guess, screw it. We'll have some going into the eye, right? I know that's a lot, but I think I'm gonna commit to it. Yeah, sorry, these streams, I actually, when I'm doing digital, my mic is further away, so I will move it closer to my mouth as well. Thank you for letting me know. Always please feel free to let me know if music's too loud or whatever. Does everyone drink water? I haven't. I have drank water. Bear, get some water, girl. Hydrate. What were you saying last stream? It's like go homework, girl, or whatever. I love hatching. Blah. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do it like this. I was gonna do it over every surface. That's a lot. We'll just do this. You drink tea? Ooh, what kind of tea? This is important. I love tea. Coffee is water. It is not. It is not. I'm sorry to say. I'm not gonna do it on this layer actually. We're gonna copy it. This will be called hatching, and we'll do hatching inside of there. Also, Twitch chat isn't on the screen. I am a dumb chud. You know what? We're gonna break everything just to fix it. It's because I restarted OBS. So chat will be broken for a mere second. Please stand by. Run orchestrator, OBS studio, test trigger, activate. My bad. QR's been silenced. Oh my gosh. Oh, and QR also. I had a Rubos. I don't even know what that is. But after buying it, I realized I don't like fruit flavored tea, so I probably won't get any more. Ooh. I learned something new today about tea. What if I just got lazy with it, got crazy with it? Oh! How do I... Okay, that's not gonna happen. I'm being silenced. Yeah, I just had to reset it. I'm gonna set everything up with Docker soon, so I can just easily manage it all. I've made my own orchestrator program, but I was like, why not just use Docker? I love Docker. How should I hatch this? I shouldn't be really caring about hatching too much, but I don't know, I wanted to look cool. And I'm only hatching this and like coloring things in because I want to just not lose track of what regions are the shadow and aren't. But I'm doing another layer if we want to turn it off and on. Yama, ooh. Highly recommend it. I love green tea. I had like real oolong for the first time when I was in Singapore, and I can't go back. It's so good. Okay, let's make sure I'm never in the hatching layer. I'm doing stuff. So yeah, the light is coming from this direction. It's casting like this. So we're gonna see it on most of the brow, but like right here, right? And I'd say we're gonna start seeing. We're only dividing families, right? We love dividing families, separating children from families. But we need to be wary of the things that will cause the. I guess it feels like I'm cheating because I'm just kind of going around like this. The transition, what's it called? The transitional values. Like the halftones. Dividing families. No. Kavel's sick and twisted, guys. I feel like small like divots like this will help. But also, I do remember in one of Cynix's videos, they said for shadows, try to keep everything obtuse, like all your angles non-acute, so like this wouldn't jive well, right? So like some of these, this is not good per se. Maybe we could extend it like that, just shape language wise. Actually, no, this is going over, so we should see something like this. And that's why I like Cynix a lot and kind of opened my eyes watching them recently, is they like, sure they have great structure and form, but they talk so much about shape language, which I've never even considered. Roasted rice tea, ooh. I gotta get on it. This stuff sounds great. So I guess next stream we'll paint. I don't want to do too much this stream. Luca's kind of shape languagey right now. We're shaping on his language for sure. She's shaping my language, tell it. That's very small. I'll be a bit more bold. And then yeah, if we're seeing light like this, then I feel like, oh, that's a tangent, so we'll do it like this. And then there'll be all the other triangles and stuff that we see happen here. And I really want some what is it called? The glow. I really want to glow right here. To separate the hair. He's like, in this step, your taste decides what's right and wrong. Yes. Say, look at all these triangles. I'm not sure if any of it's right, but oh wait, the light's right here, then it's gonna cast technically. We're assuming the light is going up as well. So yeah, we'll assume like there's just like this radial light coming. Like this, right? And I'm just going to keep it simple over here for now. The fact that we've already done a lot of the geometry, I'm not going to say it feels like I'm cheating as if I'm doing things correctly, but it definitely is a lot easier now that I can see the form more explicitly. So like right here, I'd say like a lot of the light stops after this. So we're going to see like this. I just don't like how much of this is in shadow, but it kind of stresses me. Maybe like this, I guess. Yeah. I want to see like the top of this chopped off a bit too. Sorry, Luca. I need to make the magic earring that just teleports between ears, but I've been lazy about it. Now let's see, once, you know, this whole side of the face is going to be casting over here, so I'd say like, we want that obtuse. So maybe like this. Yeah, maybe. And basically everything over here is not in light anymore, which sucks. It's a bit overwhelming. Right here, we'd actually extend the shadow because like this part of the nose will be good, but then we have over here. So I do want these like small highlights. Since our character is so much in dark. Oh, guys, Cynic's thing. Had a few days where I love the. Oh, sorry, I reread that. I was talking about this the other day. When the light is adjusted to dark, the lights will lose detail, right? So, this is one where we can actually make this section, even though it has the most important parts of the face, lose a lot of detail. I want to try that, right? And so we'll actually make our shadows darker or lighter and our lights lighter, if that makes sense. So like we'll be able to see this part, which this has a lot of geometry, so that's fine that we're losing this stuff. But that means that like we'll be able to have to like read the silhouette of the nose to know where the bridge begins. I feel like that's gonna be cool. Guys, art is pretty cool, I think. This is a tangent line, so I actually want to do this and then this for the shadow. I'm not sure if I completely agree with that. Maybe we need to make it sharper. Maybe? I don't know. That's going to be an issue area for sure. Let's keep it going though. We're going to have cast shadows, guys. But it's casting, ooh, it's casting horizontally. Maybe I should have made it easier on myself. Let's focus down here for a second. Make my life less painful. This is going to be covered in shadow as well. Actually, no. Ooh, okay. So yeah, like the front part of this will be in shadow because it's being obscured cast shadow, right? So maybe like this. Like we're just gonna have like this small portion here. We're gonna have like some lighting come in. Not really, because if it's a spheroid, then it's only like right here where it could get light. And I want to like separate that from the nose because then otherwise it's hard to tell what's going on. So this is light. The rest of this is shadow. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. It's getting a bit complicated over there. This is our first time doing it, so I'm not going to too meticulous. That's all going to be shadow. So this will all be shadow. No. I guess, because like I wanted there to be a little dip in here. So maybe we'll have to, like, we won't explicitly do it here, but like I want that. So that's going to have shadow, but that will be light right here. Instead of doing hatching, I'll just fill these in. Cool. Any more light hitting over here? I really don't think so. So now we can mess with the mouth a little bit. And I'm glad that we made this light like all encompassing over here. Because now we can still keep some detail in the mouth, both light and dark. So like The teeth right here, I'd say like half of them. Like at that midway point, there's like this shadow that happens. So like tongue, midway. You know, once you get over it, right, we have no, like if we had a sphere, if light's hitting this way, then none can reach the other side. So we're on the dark side of the moon of those teeth. So like this actually won't get light because it's being casted onto. But then it'll end and then this. That's dark as well. Dark, dark. Maybe. I don't know. Nice. Oh, wait, then that's dark. Okay, this is so hard to keep track of. I mean, yeah, basically, oh, and we could do a fun thing with the chin. Once we're in the middle, we'll kind of copy what we did up here. There we go. The whole rest of this is in shadow, so we'll just kind of... Let's see what this looks like. This could look pretty cool if we do it right here, right? Guys, this is gonna make for a cool thumbnail. Says Evil Kavel. Oh, maybe not. Frick. Oh, I wanted to do so much with those like strands of fur because it's like, oh, they have depth and dimension. Nope. Yeah, I just have to fix the spill settings on my stupid paint bucket because it's gonna go crazy. That means this will be in light. So I want this to be in dark. Polygog. Blah, 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 blah. Yep, I said the word correctly. I don't want to hear it from you. Boy, that's a freaking aura loss. Okay. What's going on here? This is a shadow. So we're just gonna have this. It's gonna be a bit weird. It's gonna be a pinch. I'm not sure if I totally agree with it. What the frick is going on with... Oh. Look at the... Wait, this is kind of cool. Look at. I can get rid of these now. We don't need them. Feels very 3D. Feels very human. This seems rather closed, but I feel like Paint Tool will discover my greatest weaknesses. This ain't very close. What's going on here? Oh, it's underneath the nose, so shadow. Nice. For doing this off the dome, I don't think it's too shabby just yet. Oh, it didn't blow up. Instead, I'm going to do a different tool, though. Cool. Let's see. We'll do it like this. So this is the colorized mask tool. I'm not sure if other programs have something similar. They probably do. What we're going to do is I want a transparent... we'll just do it like this. Ayo, save first? Okay. Saved. Save check. We want everything in black to be colored. We'll just do it like this. Am I a chud? I just realized there's an issue. That's light. This is shadow. But I unbroke it for some odd reason. Why would I do that? Tell me, why would I do that? Oh, God. Brush tool, please. Okay. What is happening? Because I'm still there. Brush tool, please. That's shadow. This is light. That's shadow. That's light. This is shadow. Oh. This is light. This is shadow. light, shadow. This is why you should not think at all. If you don't think, you can't think incorrectly. That's so true. I want to become like, what's his name from Indiana Jones, where he's just like holding the pen in the air and just scribbling. Look at that eye. Okay. What am I doing? Haters will tell me to save. The people who wish well for my drawing and want me to not lose progress will tell me to save. Oh, wait. How am I able to do this with this brush? This brush has transparency. Aren't you, like, not allowed to do that? We'll go to my fine liner just in case. I'm so good at coloring. I wonder if I'd do well as a business major. Okay. Shots. Then I like doing a sinister red for everything else. What browser are you guys using? Uh-oh. I shouldn't be using this browser because of, like, as a security-minded person and privacy-minded person, I'm using Firefox. I know. Are you talking about everyone else? Dude, I'm so egotistical. It's crazy. Because apparently Firefox had a privacy thing and I just haven't switched. I know. It's not good. Edge, shout out. People hate on it a lot, and I can understand why. UI sucks. But I've heard great things for the security, and they have a lot of like anti-phishing stuff. So good on them. I got a lot. One piece of kitchen. Dude, you ate part of your kitchen? Oh my gosh. I'm assuming chicken. I loved Arc. Arc, I haven't, and Zen. I haven't heard of either of these. Actually, I think I've heard of Zen. Okay. And then we colorize. Why does it say 96 down here but has loading over there? That's exactly what I imagined. Oh, I forgot to mark it as transparent. That looks kind of cool though. There we go. Now we can copy this, turn it into a convert to paint layer, hide that one, trust ink, full opacity, colorize mask. Oh. Even hide this if we wanted. So yeah, that's kind of what the world is looking like right now. We could even wireframe this. I think something's happening here. Oh, it was Disco Elysium, yes. But yeah, so this is the state of things. I don't think that looks too shabby at all. We can maybe do some more with the brow, I think. But this, I think this turned out better than I expected. Let's we're gonna wrap up and we'll paint tomorrow, or we'll start, because this is, remember, this is shadow family, so that means absolutely no light from the light source that is over here is hitting it. What are you? Who are you? Oh, this is when I was drawing the pan earlier. Get out of here. Oh, what the hell? What? Oh, brush. First time seeing you add shadow. I try to avoid it. What can we improve here? I do feel like we want the brow to make, look, it's going out and around. This needs to go out and around. So maybe we see some of the shadow starting right there. We do it like this, maybe. Darkest than the darkest light or something. So okay, so yeah. No, this is from Proco, and I'm stealing it. This is a bit of a different example because he said sometimes you can darken the cast shadow and the core shadow, or the occlusion, sorry. So yeah, everything over here, this is the light family. This means that photons are from the light source are hitting this and bouncing into your eye. Over here, none of the photons from this light source are bouncing at your eye. We do have reflected light though, which we assume is ambient, so light bouncing around the room. But it's none of it's direct from here, right? I know, right, QR? It always triggers my fight or flight when I hear it. Or wait, no, not this. Is it echoes the eye? I guess. Yes. No, 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 no. I was sorry. I was thinking of end times. If you're talking about the Outer Wilds, I love it. Okay. So yeah, maybe we'll leave some notes for ourselves. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I kind of no. We need to take a break. I can tell. I need to take a break. As for the notes, though, we'll do this in FineLiner or the GPin. Maybe something right here, shadow for that. You guys notice anything that could be adjusted? Oh wait, no. We could also do something right here. Maybe. But then that'd block out here. So maybe that. Maybe some shadow right here. I kind of want something here. But I don't know what would count. Let's get rid of the division. Okay, maybe we want to keep the division. We'll just turn on that. Yeah, yeah, the tip closer. Yeah, maybe like this, maybe. Listening to a completely different song. Yeah. I don't need these circles. These circles are obnoxious. Or maybe like this. We love triangles. What were we saying? Like right over here, maybe? Maybe even like this? Because yeah, maybe like this. That's a really weird shape, though. I'm not totally sure if I jive with that. Of course, when we come back, we'll have tons of things to say. I don't really like over here. I feel like I want different. I don't know what, though. Inside the ear is great. I like that. Yeah, because I'm treating it as this, like, solid thing, so maybe we come back. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have done, like, actual fur instead of this, like, little thing. We're not going to change it, though. But yeah, inside the ear would be good. In ear, as I, like, scry. Because it's so small. Meh. You'll see if I have comments on my own art, I put meh a lot. Because it's not like derogatory. I feel like positive self-talk is a very important thing, and it's honestly not spoke about much in the habit sphere, right? As much as it should be. I feel like this could use some work, right? Maybe it's like a bit more round, right? This was just loose, right? This isn't final, but I do feel like we can help us in the future by considering this. Then you, yeah. It's like, man, it could be better, right? Not hating too much. Yeah, it does bother me just like, there's this awesome cheekbone and we're not doing any light on it. Thankfully, now that we have the wireframe, we can kind of do whatever light we want, right? We could choose like one that's more front facing so we can scrape some light from over here. So like this is in shadow somehow. Actually, no, you couldn't really have that, could you? The eye is a ball. Do more shadow closer to us. So, my philosophy on that, actually, yeah, because like technically, yeah, because I did the same here in a way. Actually, no, that's casted. Because like the way I'm treating it is it's scraping the edge here, but it's still, I don't know. I feel like it'd be a little bit too much. We can think about it. I'll think about it. These are notes for a Kavel that's like slept on it, a bit, and just like isn't art brained too hard. Maybe a little much, but I think that's not a bad idea. Also, I just want to change the line art here, but that's doable in the future. Like this line I put is just better. Yeah. And it just hasn't been staring at the same thing. Also, this shadow right here. I don't know what's going on right here. Maybe some light right here would be cool. Yeah, because that also has light. This is very noisy, but I like this a bit. It just, it's a bit confusing right here with what's going on, so just maybe make that a bit more explicit. I kind of like how this turned out. Maybe remove this, but I do like it. So I'm going to argue that we keep it. Yeah. In ear, I'm going to leave a question mark because I'm not sure how much I want to commit to that, but I'm pretty sure we will. We have 2 ears, by the way. Yeah, this, it's not technical. Yeah, because like the tongue could be covering it. So covering isn't the right word. Looks meh. I'm going to do weird. Weird and meh. Meh is like it could be improved. Weird is like something's wrong. Animal teeth bigger than human, I feel. Yes. So are you saying we should make this larger? This should be shadow. And yet technically this area would also be part of the shadow family. I'm not caring about that. Saying maybe they could catch light. True. True. Okay. I'll leave 3 question marks. Because honestly, it's less about reality in this one than just how it looks, right? This random band of light in the middle. The light, yeah, so it's basically like this bulb I'm imagining. So, or like, yeah. Because it gives us this cast right here, but it also hits the top of the hair. So maybe this should be adjusted a bit because it's hitting top of hair. I didn't want to do that because I wanted more space up here, but maybe. Here it's fine. We can maybe even do that a bit. Is it somewhat believable? Yes. I think we've struck that, but is it correct? Is it satisfying? That's a better question. I don't know. I mean, actually, no. It looks cool. I'm happy with that. But is it satisfying me? No, I feel like we could do more. And that's the fun part. So we're going to leave it there, everybody. Thank you very much for not only joining me tonight, but all of your input, playing the little game with us and helping me with this drawing. Ooh, wait. No. 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 Yeah, okay. I'm like seeing it now without the notes. Anyways, okay. Yeah, we definitely could use some darker values over here for sure, though. So maybe that I'll commit to that I one. Yeah. We are not streaming Friday. We may not be streaming tomorrow. I want to stream tomorrow, but I also have like literally 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours of presentations. My voice will be shot and I will be tired, right? So we'll see. But thank you all for joining me tonight. We'll be back at least on Saturday. Nothing else to report. Good stuff. Thank you all. See you next time. Bye for now.